Hi guys, hi my queens, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making this our short gown with a ASO-OKE at the down part, and it also have a drawstring that you can use to adjust the hand anyhow you want it. This is super comfortable and stylish as well. Yes, so if you want to know how to make this, stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and don't forget to subscribe. You can as well order from us as well. So yeah, now to make this outfit, you need the length. All you need is just measure out the length you want, your own desired length that you want to work with. Yes, so measure out the length of what you are working with, just cut it out. The length that I'm using for this is 30. Yes, I'll be adding that shoke like 10 inches, that's making it 40. So if I, after the joining, I should have like 39 or so. So I'm good to go with the length. Okay, so the desired length, what you want to work with, you measure out your length, then fold your fabrics into two. Now we're cutting the back and the front piece, as you can see, together. Yes, all you have to do is to get the front piece, fold it into two, and the back piece, fold it into two. You are good to go. So all you have to do is to place the fur and then start taking in your measurements. So yes, what we have here, I'm just trying to show you guys, is going to be into four pieces. That's the front and the back piece. If you want to cut them separate, you're still good to go, but it's the same thing, so we're cutting it together. Okay, so now the first thing for us to do now is to take our neck measurement. And first of all, I'm starting with the neck length. I'm working with 4. The depth, I'm working with 2 inches. So I'm just going to make a curve. The back, yes, for the back is 2 inches. Okay, for the front, I'll be working with 7 inches. But you can as well find out that the neck is somehow, me probably I like necks that go down, so maybe you can use 7, 8, 6, and it also depends on your size as well. But 7 is what we're working with here, and as you saw the video on the beginning of the video, if you are good to go with the 7, that's fine for you. So all you have to do is to press your ruler like this. This is for the front line, is a v-neck line. So the front line is a v-neck line, while the back is just a round neckline. Okay, so the next thing for us to do is to take our shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 9. Now take your desired sleeve length. It depends on what you want to work with, the sleeve length you want, but me, I'm using 12 in this video. So here's 12, then you add your folding allowance. You can work with 12, you can work with any, in fact, anything you want. So let's just measure what we have from here to here. We have 21 inches. So like if you just want to measure it straight, you can just measure out. If you want to use the same sleeve length that I used, measure out 21 inches and come down by 1.5 inch for your shoulder slope. From that shoulder slope, you armhole length is going to be 11. I'm working with 11, so it depends on how wide you also want yours to be, or you work with your own desired armhole. But from the video you can see what I worked with is 11 as the armhole, and then I'll now take my real body measurement from the place I chalked my armhole. Yeah, the body measurement I'm working with here is 16. My normal body measurement is 12, like my normal hip measurements, because you're working with the biggest part of your body. If your bust is the biggest, you use your bust measurement. Some people have come across clients that their busts are bigger than their hips, so anyone that is bigger, use that. So my hip is 12, that's 48 divided by 4 is 12, but I added extra 4 inches. That 4 inches both my sewing allowance. So if I sew with 1 inch, that means I added extra 3 inches. Okay, so I just want to mark out where the line is, where my 21 inches line is for my arm, and you guys can see I've already drawn the line straight. All you have to do is to measure the 16 inches down and then curve your armhole. You are good to go. Very simple. Like, cutting this is very simple. And don't forget to subscribe as well, like and share with your family and friends. Okay, so because yes, this you can leave like half inch for the joining of your own if you are doing it, but I'm actually going to manage it here because I didn't leave any allowance for the joining. Yes, like the joining of the shoulders. Yes, you can just leave half inch line down before you start marking your whatever, so that you can use it and join it. Okay, but I did not leave. I'm going to weave it. Don't worry, I'll show you guys on the sewing tutorial, on the sewing part of it. So all I have to do now is to cut. We are cutting first of all the back neckline, then I'll cut my shoulders loop. Yes, I'm leaving just small line for the shoulders loop because of the joining, so I'll have something to use and join it. Yes, so now I hope you guys can see clearly. I just want to make a chalk of what I'll be sewing it down with, yeah, because I don't have much allowance on it. But remember, it will have a drawstring, so half inch will not be okay for you. You can use 1 inch, but me, I'm not going to be folding the hand into two again. I'm just going to weave it and fold it once. I'll weave it before sewing it so that I can manage what I have. So I have to cut the front. Now cutting the front, I'm not cutting it together with the back piece, so you guys can see. You just raise it up and cut the front alone. Now it's time for me to cut the back. Yeah, cutting everything together, the back and the on the front is the same thing. So just cut it out the way you see me do. This is a very simple, easy and serious, and it's very easy for you to make. Just that the ashoke part of it we just waste a little bit time, let me say, drawing the ashoke, because we are going to remove anyway as we go. So please like my video. Don't forget to like, share. Yes, ask your question if you have any. If there's any question that you want, if there's anything that is not clear, just ask your question. So this is the ashoke that I'll be using for it. So all I have to do is to measure out. So as I have 16 here, I'm just going to fold my ashokes into two and cut out 16 inches by 6 pieces. Yes, because 3 at the front, 3 at the back. That's what we're working with. So I'm cutting out 16 inches when you fold it into two. But if you are just measuring it, okay, like this, that measuring it, you are working with 32. Yes, measure out 32. That's when folded into two is 16. Yes, so measure out your 32, cut it out into 6 pieces, 3 for front, 3 for back. Okay. Yes, so yeah, just do the same thing. We'll cut out 3 now. This 3 is for the front. You will as well cut out another 3 for the back. Yes, but let me just show you guys what we are doing here with this. So this is it. Is all I have to do now. I'll take it over to the sewing machine now, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when we start sewing. Don't forget to like. So guys, this is our ashoke, and this is what it looks like. The tray, that is, this tray is for the front. So all you have to do now is to place it, but before then, let me show you guys how to lose the edges. Yes, the edges of this ashoke. Let me bring one that I have now loosed. All you have to do to lose the edges, take this like this, and then use your scissors to cut out the tips, just the tips. Yes, cut it out like this. Just as you see me do, just a little bit. You're not cutting out much. And then get your needle, or in fact it's just needle. Probably I use needle before to use and lose it. Get your needle. That's my girl just gave me needle now. So this is what you have to do. So you use the needle to lose the down part of the ashoke. If you can't go through this dress, contact us to do this production for you. We do it in wholesale. retail, anyhow you want it. Okay, so you can contact us on the number you're seeing on the screen and we work it out for you. So now it's for us to set the showcase the way you want it to be, the length you want. So remember, this is a 3-step something, so it's going to be a 3-step. Just make sure you arrange the step like line by line the way you want, and then you take your tape to measure if it is the length you want. First of all, place it on the table. It's not just something you take direct to the sewing machine, to avoid it, not being bending and all that. So all you have to do is to measure the length you want. Like I said, we are working with 10 inches. When I started this video, I said I'm working with 10 inches for my ASO-OKE. So feel free to work with how many inches you want to work with. Maybe you want something shorter, you can do it lesser. You can even do 2 layers. Yes, it's not a must that it will be 3 layers just like my own. You can as well do 2 layers as well. So I don't think all I have to do here now is just to set it to get what I want. Then I'm going to use my pin to pin it down. So the next thing for me to do, this is a gown. I've gone ahead to I just used bias to tape the back and the front, and I've gone ahead to weave the shoulder side. Yes, because I did not leave much allowance, so it's not something that I want to fold into two before, so that's why I just have to weave it so that I can actually place it like this. But if you don't have your weaving machine, you can just stitch the shoulder and then you fold it into two just to put the other one inside. But I'll not be folding it into two, so the rough edges will enter inside, but I'll not be folding it into two. Like this that I've weaved it, all I have to do is to sew it at the edge, like half at the edge, because what I have here is just ½ inch, and I have gone ahead to sew the hand as well. So this is very simple. All you have to do, just join it the normal way you join your bodies, and this is our ASO-OKE. Yes, I've also gone ahead to stitch it down. I pinned it down with pin. I'm removing the pin now just to secure it not to shift when I'm matching it. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, this is the back, and this is the front. So all I have to do now is just to attach it on the body of the clothes, and we are done. As simple as that. Like this clothes is very simple to do. Okay, love you, bye.